Alright, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether or not Jesus is really coming to get us. And if he's coming, when is it? When is he coming? I believe that this is the exact hour that Jesus could be coming. When I say hour, people get freaked out. They're like, what do you mean? It's 2 o'clock your time? Is that when you mean Jesus is coming? What I'm saying is this could be that hour that Jesus said, no man knows the hour, or not even the angels. It says, no man knows the hour, not even the angels, not even the Son of Man. That doesn't mean that that hour isn't going to come. And this is what people jump to. They're like, well, he's just never coming, period. And so don't guess. He's never coming. And yet when you see in Revelation, I think it's Revelation chapter 3, Jesus is saying, watch. Because if you don't watch, he's going to come at a time like a thief. He's going to come at an hour that you don't know. So this is why, as Christians, we are just on high alert. We live our lives as though the Lord could come. We don't live our lives like it's the last day. That is the difference. People that live their lives like it's the last day end up doing things that they regret at the last minute. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about living your life in a righteous way, in a way that is that pleases the Lord. And one of those things that you do, wow, obviously sharing your faith pleases the Lord. Living righteously, as in not doing stupid things, just trying to be mindful of doing things wisely every single day. And that could mean not giving into your flesh, if that makes sense. And instead controlling and capturing every thought into your head, having a look at it, and then giving it up to the Lord. Though that's what we're talking about as a Christian. This is how we prepare for the Lord's return. We're not talking about the day of the Lord. We're talking about the Lord's appearing. There's a difference between that. One is Christ is coming to get us because he has prepared for us homes in heaven. And I believe those homes are our spiritual bodies, that he's prepared for every single one of us that believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that he died on the cross, rose the third day, and is coming back again one day. So this isn't escapism. This is not how I think as a Christian, that I can't wait to get out of here, because there are some people that just hate their job. I like my job. I love my wife. I love my life. I love my friends, my family, all this kind of stuff. To me, escapism is you just can't wait to go, because there's so much wickedness in this world and all this kind of stuff, and I just got to get out of here, Lord. You know how hard it is for me to live here on this planet because there's so much evil. I think that's just it's just a weird way to go about life. It's not how I think. It's not how I think. Instead, what I do is I go, Lord, I can't wait to see your face one day. I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. And in the meantime, if there's somebody that you want me to share my faith with, I am open. Whoever you bring into my life, I will share my faith with. And I have time with my kids, my grandchild, my job, to share with my boss, my faith with my boss, everything. Like I don't mind doing those things. But it's like what Paul said. He said, like, to be absent from the body is to be present from the Lord, and to be at home in the body is to be absent from the Lord. So he wishes that he was with the Lord. But it's better for you that I'm here. This is Paul saying this to the people. I forget. I think could be in Corinthians, First Corinthians, one of his epistles. It says it's better that I'm here because I still have things to do, but I'm caught between two places. might have even been in Colossians. And he would rather be with the Lord, but because he still had a purpose here on earth, he's sticking around. The Lord has a purpose for him. So that's the way I look at it. Every day that I breathe on this earth is an awesome day because I get to share my faith with people. I get to love on others, love on my neighbor, all this kind of stuff. And I don't mind sticking around. But I'm also waiting for one day he could return. So when you're mindful of that, it's not bad because you're not wanting to do these other things that are crazy, wicked stuff. You're being mindful. You're capturing all your thoughts and everything. This is what I'm talking about. Why I said like I am ready. I believe I'm ready for the Lord to come anytime. And when you look around you, you can see that it feels like we're in that hour. Do I know the exact minute, the exact day? No. But when Jesus was arrested, there were soldiers with Judas. When Judas came up to kiss Jesus, Judas said to him, "You're betraying me with a kiss," and then looks around him, and who are you here to seek? And they're like, "We're here to arrest Jesus of Nazareth." And he said, I am he. And they all fell down. And he's like, "Okay, why are you guys here with swords and staves? I was with you for just over 3 years, every week in the temple, preaching and sharing in the synagogues, and I didn't cause a tumult. I didn't cause riots or anything. And you didn't arrest me then, but now you're arresting me. Why? Because this is your hour. It's not my hour, it's your hour." Same thing with when his mother Mary said, some people came up to Mary and said, "We have no more wine." And Mary comes to Jesus and said, "Woman, what have I to do with thee? It's not my time. It's not my hour." So there is certain time frames where there is a calendar, if you will, a timestamp, a stopwatch where basically Jesus could look at it and go, "This is my hour," or "This is not my hour, this is your hour." But there is going to be an hour coming where the Antichrist is going to have his way for about 7 years. But before that hour, there's another hour where the Lord could return just before the tribulation and get us. That's when we're talking about hour, we're not talking about 60 minutes. We're talking about a time frame. We're talking about a season. This could be the hour that he could return. This is why we are keeping watch. Jesus even said to his disciples, Peter, James, I think it was Peter, James, and John, like, "Could you not tarry with me 1 hour?" He's not talking about 60 minutes. He's talking about in this time frame, could you not stay awake with me in this hour of distress where I'm so stressed out I'm actually bleeding blood right now, dripping blood from my forehead because of the anxiety of what I have to do next, which is die on the cross. Could you not stay awake with me? Could you not tarry with me for 1 hour? Which hour? This hour. When is Christ coming? I believe it's in this hour. When is the Antichrist coming? He's coming in the next hour after that. That's what I'm talking about when we say hour. This is why we believe that Jesus Christ is coming one day. We'll just be mindful of it. We're prepping for it. So hopefully that makes more sense. If it does, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to leave a comment. And see you in another video. Bye for now.